Oh, excuse me. My throat is a little scratchy right now. Well, good morning, everybody. It is 6:21 a.m. here in the Valley of Tucson, Arizona. Going into work early as usual, but I just wanted to get this off my chest real quick, or I guess I wanted to change my prediction for tonight, or actually for this afternoon's fight, Daniel Jacobs versus John Ryder. I know in our previous podcast we had on with Kenny and me and Julian, I had said I picked Daniel Jacobs to win close fight. I said a split decision. Um, I don't know, but my heart definitely wants to go with Daniel Jacobs. So that's what I want to go with. Well, I don't know. I just have this I don't know, I wouldn't say a feeling. I just think just looking at the body of work, yes, Daniel Jacobs has fought in the better opposition. Um, he's fought in, of course, Canelo, uh, Chavez, Gabriel Sado. Just a few names, just a few of the names out there that he's fought in. Same with John Ryder. Yeah, he's fought and lost to Caleb Smith and Billy Joe Saunders. Of the names that he has on his resume. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, man. I have a feeling that John Ryder actually might pull this off. And I mean, if you want to look at the last couple fights and how they've gone, yes, Daniel Jacobs does have a little bit better footwork. He's better with dodging the punches, but I just feel like John Ryder is a little bit of a better combination puncher when it comes to Daniel Jacobs skating out of the line of fire. I feel like he actually might land something. I'm not saying he's gonna knock out Daniel Jacobs. I think both guys know this is a crossroads fight, and I think at what's at stake is I think these guys believe that the ultimate goal is when you're fighting and contending that you want to contend and fight for a championship. And we've heard Daniel Jacobs say that he would love to get another crack at Canelo. I think even John Ryder's maybe mentioned um, fighting some of the best guys out there that are available to fight for a belt. But I feel like John Ryder has a little bit more to offer here in his career, and especially when guys come to the crossroads of their career, it sometimes just doesn't pan out for him. I just feel like John Ryder might have the undercard of Canelo and Jacobs May 19th. I mean May 9th. I think it was 2018, 2017. I might be wrong, but it was on that undercard. John Ryder was on that undercard, and he had fought Belal Alkawi, and Belal Alkawi was actually in the Canelo camp, so he was fighting for Team Canelo with Eddie Reynoso. And I remember the buzz coming out for him, man. And I remember even in the barbershop, like a couple of my clients are even, and one of the barbers actually turned me on to him. He's like, "Hey, man, look at this guy Belal fighting out of Australia. He's fighting in the Canelo camp, man. He's like a little mini Canelo, little mini Mike Tyson. Hooks, body shots. Inside fighter. He's good with the hooks. He's got some power. He's like, you got to watch out for this guy, man. He's like, he's actually got a buzz behind him." So I said, okay. And the first fight I actually watched with him, and I want to say it was the same year that I was informed about Belal Cowie, is the first time I seen him on TV fight John Ryder, and John Ryder won that fight by knockout, man. Um, and that was pretty big. I was like, holy shit! Like I thought this guy was gonna be the next one or the next guy out of the Canelo camp, and he was looking like it too. He was looking like he would have been the next guy in line out of the Canelo camp. Eddie Reynoso, team Eddie Reynoso as well. But I don't know. I'm not gonna say that's the style of fight that Daniel Jacobs will fight, but that is just one win that's one of the wins that sticks out to me for John Ryder. So on the record, here I am early in the morning, not a very long video, but I just wanted to go ahead and, for the record, I wanted to change my prediction and who I think might win. Hey, and if it happens, remember, you're the first one to hear it here. This fight will be the card starts like in less than 5 hours from now. So who knows? In the next 7-8 hours, we might hear that John Ryder won or Daniel Jacobs. Either way, I think a win for both these guys is pretty big. So I just feel like John Ryder has a little bit more. And now that he's got a name, because I think even his name was mentioned last year of a possibility for a possibility of him fighting Canelo or not saying he would have fought for the belt, but his name was mentioned. But that's it, guys. That's it for me. Like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and give this prediction out real quick and change my pick. And like I said, I'm gonna go with John Ryder. I feel like John Ryder can pull off. I don't know. It sounds crazy, but I feel like John Ryder could pull off a close decision win. And we've seen with Daniel Jacobs, they gave Daniel Jacobs the win over Gabriel Saldo. And that's another one of the ones that I'm kind of going with. I would say a majority of everybody thought Gabriel Saldo actually pulled that off. I was one of them. I mean, a draw I think, would have been at best for me, but I felt like Gabriel Saldo was a little bit better. He looked a little more hungrier. But that's it, guys. That's my picks. That's my pick for today. I'm going with John Ryder for the win, no matter what it is. If he gets a stoppage or a decision, I just feel like John Ryder's got this win. Julian, don't be mad at me. I know we talked about this, man. I know we said that we're gonna do our own little skit sometimes. It's not really a skit. I just wanted to go on the record and change my prediction, man. So everybody, enjoy the fights. It's a pretty good card. Emma Williams is on there. There's a couple other undefeated fighters on that card. So everybody, it's Off the Rope signing off. George, I know Julian, you might not watch this, but if you do, hey, don't be mad at me, bro. Have a good day, everybody.